Double-digit thousands.
Okay, what up, fam? It's Rise here, back again with another mock draft video. Today we got a 12th pick mock draft on Yahoo. Yeah, this was requested by some people in the comments. So yeah, I'm delivering them, and as always, be sure to keep commenting down on these videos what kind of mock drafts you want me to do, and I'll be sure to bang them out for y'all. And so, with that being said, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, share the video, and stay tuned because we're gonna keep throwing these videos out there. Y'all request them, I'll put them out. So yeah, without talking too much, let's get right into it and start this video. Whoa, with the first pick we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Whoa, this guy is for a ride. Okay, buddy. Luka Doncic goes second. What's going on? All right, so this is a weird draft so far, man. We got Giannis going first, Luka second, Jokic third, fourth, James Harden, and then Durant fifth. Like, I don't know, Harden's the only one that's like accurate there. Like, Curry sixth, finally. Damian Lillard 7, Cat 8. Okay, so with my first pick here, I'll go with Paul George. But then with my second pick, let's go Trae Young. With the second pick, let's go Trae Young. Why not? Let's try it out. Okay, so my two picks here. Paul George, that's a clear first rounder. Don't even hesitate on that. With Kawhi out, his usage is gonna go up that much. With my second pick, Trae Young. You just got great free throw percentage. He's gonna get you a lot of threes, a lot of points, a high volume of assists. He'll get steals here and there. Pretty much mirrors what Paul George does, you know, on a different scale. But yeah, I think that could be a great pairing together. Paul George gets a great amount of assists, especially this year without Kawhi. He's probably gonna get a heck ton of assists. So yeah, him and Trae Young, that's a pretty good pairing. I did consider Fred VanVleet because I do think him and Paul George can be a good build too. Obviously, with this build, we're gonna go with punt, field goal with him and Trae Young. But I did consider VanVleet, but I think Trae Young might be sort of similar to what VanVleet does, but on like a higher scale. But honestly, who knows with this year? VanVleet could outdo Trae Young, and I could look stupid with this. But yeah, I did also consider Zach LaVine. I did also consider Anthony Davis, but I think with Zach LaVine and Paul George, that is a good combo. But with Trae Young here, I mean, with those elite assists, you might as well take advantage of it while it's there. Yeah, also with Zach LaVine's production this year, I don't know how if it's really gonna be up to what we're used to. Anthony Davis, yes, I think he'll be the #1 fantasy guy on the Lakers, but I think pairing Anthony Davis with Paul George, it's a great combo, but I think there's a better combo out there for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went with Trae. Okay, with our pick coming up here, to pair with Trae Young and Paul George, I think we're also gonna be punting blocks here. I don't think Paul George is gonna be getting much blocks this year. So I am considering somebody like Chris Middleton, maybe OG Anunoby. I think up here is too high for OG, really. DeJounte Murray, Toby Harris, Christian Wood. All right, let's go with Chris Middleton. All right, let's make that pick. That's out of the way. DeJounte Murray. All right, so allow me to explain. So with here, I went with Chris Middleton and DeJounte Murray. I went with Chris Middleton because Chris Middleton gets you a great free throw percentage. We are going a punt, field goal sort of build here, punt blocks. So as you can see, not that much blocks. His field goal is high, but it's okay. Like having a punt, field goal, or if you're punting something, doesn't mean that the player you're picking can't be good in that category too. But yeah, he's gonna give me a lot of threes. He's gonna give me a lot of quite a bit of points. But he's gonna give me a good amount of rebounds and a good amount of assists from his position, not being a point guard, and pretty fair bit amount of steals, I'd say. You know, like to go along with this team and go along with the theme of our squad. And then yeah, with DeJounte Murray, might be a little bit high, but honestly, he's the #1 point guard in San Antonio this year. He gets a lot of rebounds too from your point guard position. I think I need to start making up rebounds here. And he's gonna get a lot of assists this year too. He gets a lot of steals as well. And his free throw percentage isn't all that bad either. But essentially, in my next two picks, I should pick a big man to sort of make up for the fact that I haven't drafted any centers yet. So yeah, let's see what happens. And wow, okay, all right. So with my pick here, I think with my first pick, I'm gonna go with Darius Garland. Okay. And then with my next pick after that, now I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Siakam. Okay. I'm gonna hope that Robert Covington falls to me with the next pick because I do want Covington. I just don't see any other big man that matches what we're trying to do here and that I want. But yeah, I chose Darius Garland because out of all these players here, Darius Garland is going to be probably the one that stands out the most this year. He's gonna get a lot of assists. He's gonna get a lot of points. He's gonna be, I think, the number one fantasy guy on Cleveland, not Colin Sexton like people think. So yeah, he gets a lot of assists, which is what we're trying to go for here. Siakam, same thing, fair bit amount of assists. He can get you those sneaky triple doubles, but he'll also get you some steals. He's gonna get you boards, threes, and good free throw percentage. And it's not gonna these guys aren't gonna mess up my free throw percentage, right? So yeah, that's what we're trying to do here. And then yeah, I'm hoping Robert Covington can fall to me next. But I did consider like Jonas. I just don't think he's gonna be that great this year. They have him kind of overrated. Isaiah Stewart, but he doesn't get me much steals, much threes, or the free throw percentage. Although I do think he's gonna improve his threes this year. But the blocks is just like that's where his value is, and I just don't need that. I did consider D'Angelo Russell, but I think he might hurt my free throw percentage a little. Cade Cunningham, I did consider. And honestly, that would have been the best pick here, but I just sort of needed a big man, and that's why I went with Siakam. But I do think Darius Garland is going to be better than Cade Cunningham. So I want to look at the standings so far. I'm in 5th so far. Field goal percentage, we're all the way down there. Clearly, we're punting that. Free throw percentage, we're number 1. 3-pointers, we're in 2nd. Points, we're in 2nd. Rebounds, we're 2nd last, so we might need to step that up a bit. Assists, we're in 1st. Steals, we are in 2nd. Blocks, we're in last. Turnovers, we're in 2nd last. That's whatever. I really don't care about turnovers. Although that kind of is like we're basically punting it with this build. But yeah, if you can see, we're good in steals, we're good in assists, we're good in points, we're good in threes, we're good in free throw percentage. That's 5 categories right there. We may look to start punting rebounds if we can't pick up any centers with our next pick, like any good, valuable centers. If we don't, then heck, we just punt it. And yeah, and it's okay because you only need 5 categories to win your matchups, and you're doing well in 5. So it's really tough. You can't ask for too much with the 12th pick. So you got to sort of work with what you can get, work with what you can have. It's not as easy as having the higher picks, but hey, shit, like if you win 5 categories every week, then you're holding your own, and in playoffs you only need 5 to win. So heck yeah, sweet. So with our next picks here, our next 2 picks, I'm just gonna shoot my shot here. I'm just gonna take 2 bigs here and hope that I make it up in rebounds and sort of like don't have to punt rebounds for you guys. So I'm gonna go with PJ Washington, and then with my second one, I do want to say Wendell Carter Jr. or Evan Mobley. But yeah, let's just go Wendell Carter Jr. I think we're good on assists right now. So yeah, he doesn't really get assists. So let's do that. He's a great offensive center. Not great. What am I saying? He's okay. Like But yeah, for our team, he does well. He's gonna hold his own. Free throw percentage, whatever. But let's see. Howard doing the rebounds. We did creep back up there. And yeah, we like hopefully with this, like, we don't have to punt rebounds. You know, we can get the more categories, the most categories possible. Because Trae Young, Paul George might get 6 rebounds. He might get 10 rebounds some games. He might get, like, you know, those double doubles rebounds, not just assists, or even might get triple double. Trae Young, I don't think he's ever getting like rebounds like that, but you know, DeJounte Murray will. Darius Garland doesn't really get rebounds, but Chris Middleton will. Siakam will. PJ Washington will. Wendell Carter will. So heck, you know. But yeah, in the standings where field goal is hot ass, but free throws are good, 3-pointers are good, points are good, rebounds are high, assists are elite, steals are good, blocks are but that's okay. Your turnovers or whatever, but they're turnovers. My thing with turnovers is that it's really like a toss up in the air. Yes, you have guys that are susceptible to getting turnovers, but like, frig, man, it can literally, one game they could get none, one game they could get 7. Like, who the heck knows, right? So just forget turnovers, take your gamble, and like hope for the best, right? Just try to kill the other categories and make turnover like the freebie that you give them, you know. Okay, so with my next pick here, damn, I know I want to pick Bogdanovich. I know you guys know I love Bogdanovich, man. But it's Devontae Graham? Of course I got it. Let's go Devontae Graham, just because those assists are so valuable to us. And then Keldon Johnson. So with Keldon Johnson, his free throws are pretty good. He's gonna get points, score some threes, but he gets a good amount of rebounds, and I think that's what we need here, you know, to keep the build going. Devontae Graham doesn't really get rebounds, but heck, Bogdanovich doesn't either, you know. Some other guys I considered here, Sadiq Bey, but his rebounds are and he doesn't get assists, and steals aren't really there either. That's it, really. I don't really consider much else here, to be honest. I did consider Nikhil, but I just don't. I don't know. Like, his free throw percentage isn't all there. He's gonna score a lot this year. He's gonna score a lot of threes, but I know he's not gonna get boards like that. He might get assists, but not like that. I probably more boards than assists. Yeah, I think he's gonna go so hard on offense that maybe he might chill out on defense and not get as many steals. But yeah, I considered Lauri Markkanen, but I knew he could probably fall to the next round. I did consider DeAndre Hunter, but I just don't know how his minutes are gonna be with the rotation. I just thought Keldon Johnson would probably be better and Devontae Graham would be better for us. Okay, with my 11th pick here, there's not much, honestly. This is where it gets pretty rough in the draft, but I will go with I think Will Barton's gonna get a heck ton of assists this year. You know, Jamal Murray's out, Michael Porter Jr. has his whole like situation going on, or whatever the case is. So Barton's gonna get a lot of minutes. Might not score that much, but he's gonna get a lot of assists and do his thing and steals. With the next pick here, let's go with Khem Birch. Khem Birch, the starting center on the Raptors. You know me, Raptors. Forget what these numbers say. I'll tell you, Khem Birch is gonna be solid this year, and he's just gonna show out this year, man. Like, he's gonna do solid. He got paid. He's gonna get you like 12 points a game, maybe like 8 rebounds a game, a steal and a block, and then I think he's gonna get his threes going this year. Maybe score a couple here and there. Yeah, he scored 13 last year, and then Yahoo saying he's gonna score 0 this year. Like, I don't see how that makes sense. Khem Birch, solid 12th pick. With my last pick, I'm hoping to take Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a guard that's gonna get me a lot of rebounds. He's gonna get me some assists here and there. He's gonna get me steals. He's gonna get me threes. Good, all right free throw percentage. You know, so I think I like Josh Hart with the last pick. If you need boards, or you know, and it's like a guard position, and not a big man. You know? All right, yeah, and with our last pick, we're gonna take Josh Hart, and yeah, concluding this draft, we rank in 4th, having the 12th pick, which which is pretty great. That's what the projections are saying. But in terms of real life, I got confidence in this squad. So let's see. The projections say we're last in field goal, second in free throws, fifth in 3-pointers, fifth in points, sixth in rebounds, first in assists, third in steals, second last in blocks, whatever, third last in turnovers. But you're top tier in free throws, top tier, or mid tier 3-pointers, mid tier points, mid tier rebounds, assists, you're elite. First, no one's touching you. Steals, you're elite. You're just up there with the top. So yeah, you're good in two. You're good in two categories. You're gonna hold your own in points. You're gonna hold your own in threes. If you look at this team in person, you got Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Darius Garland, Paul George, Chris Middleton, Pascal, PJ Washington, Wendell, Devontae Graham, Keldon Johnson, Will Barton, Kem Birch, Josh Hart. With the 12th pick, you're sneaking up on man with this team. With this team, you're like, forget what those projections say. All right, you take those out. You're elite in threes. You're elite in points. You're elite in your free throw percentage. Your assists are untouchable. Your steals are great. You're gonna beat some people in rebounds. There's not that many people that are gonna beat you in points, threes, and free throw percentage, or assists, or steals. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's gonna conclude us here with this draft. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know who you guys would have chosen instead, what picks, or who you guys would have taken. Let me know if you guys like my picks. And yeah, how you guys liking these drafts. Yeah, let me know what you guys want next. 8-team, 10-team, 12-team, 14-team, roto, head-to-head, auction even though I've never done that. But heck, yeah, remember to smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos coming up. Y'all take it easy, my fam. And remember to rise up. Peace.